Hello, welcome back to another video. In this video, we will discuss about routing. Okay. So before we start routing, we should know some basics. Okay, what are direct connected networks and what are remote networks? Okay, so we'll go into the topology. For this router, head office router, I have direct networks and remote networks. Okay, direct network means that networks which am directly connected. Okay, so here we have VLAN 10, VLAN 20, then VLAN 30, and VLAN 40. All those networks which I am directly connected is called as direct network. Example, when I go to my router, okay, and this also one direct network. How many networks we can access through a cable is direct network. Okay, go to the router and see how many directly connected networks I have now. Okay, so I will go to privilege mode. See, show IP routes or routes. When you type this, you could see this CC. Okay, the C is called directly connected network. L means a local IP assigned in that particular network. Okay, so this is the command to display the networks available for a router. So as I have not connected any routing protocol, okay, so I could see only directly connected networks now. How many networks are direct connected to my router now? 192.168.10.0, then 192, that is this network between routers. Then we have 12.0 VLAN 10, 12.64 VLAN 20, 12.128 VLAN 30, then 12.160 VLAN 40, like that. Okay, so all that VLANs, management VLAN, all the VLANs which are connected to my network, and the WAN network. This is what direct networks for me. Okay, and for this router, again, I go to this router and type the same command, show IP route or route, we say. Okay, see, they also have 10.0 is connecting two different routers by using a WAN. 10.0, remaining all 15.0 VLAN 10 there, 15.64 VLAN 20 there, 15.122 VLAN 30 there, 15.160 VLAN 40 there. Okay, so two routers have their own networks. Now I need to connect, or I need to ping from a PC in head office to a PC in branch office. Is it possible? Let's try. Okay, I know this IP address, say this is 15.7. Okay, I'll go to this computer and I will type ping 192.168.15.7. It is destination unreachable or not reachable because I don't have any routing protocol. So what do you mean by routing? Routing means, okay, see, these networks which are not accessible to me. Okay, this is my router, head office router. I have some direct network. Okay, the networks which are not directly connected to me, it is called as remote network. So here all the 192.168, 15.0, 15.64, 128, all those networks which are not appearing in my table are remote networks. Okay, see here in my routing, this is my routing table. By using this command, I can see my routing table. Here I have 12.0, 12.64, 12.28, 128, 12.160. I cannot see 15.0 or 15.64 or 15.128 because those networks are not directly connected. They are direct connected to branch office router. So those networks which are not directly connected to you are called as remote networks. Okay. So how do I connect from my router to the remote network, the network which is not directly connected to me? This is called as routing. Okay. I want to connect to a network or a PC which is not directly connected to my network. Okay, so example, from this PC, I want to connect to branch office PC. There is no direct connection because this network is remote. Remote yani far away. I'm not directly, this router not directly connected to these networks. So how do we achieve that connection? For that we need routing. So routing means it allows the router to connect to a remote network. Okay, see the definition: selecting and defining paths for IP traffic within or between networks. Okay, so you want to connect to a remote network, you want to select the best path to reach the network. There are two types of routing: static and dynamic. Static means manually you need to add the remote network. Okay, you want to manually add. Say I want to connect to this network. Example, I want to connect to this 192.168.15.0, right? So how do I do manual routing? Go here. I will type configure space t IP route. Where you want to go? I want to go to 192.168.15.0. What is the subnet mask there? 255.255.255.192. Through which interface? I will go through SC030. Okay, SE0/3/0. This is one way of adding routing. Okay, manual routing means you want to go to a router and add the system administrator, right? So I am adding all the remote networks one by one. It is a tedious job. See, after I add this one, see, when I go to my routing table, I can see show IP route command. I could see 15.0 is added. Okay, this is statically added manually. Problem is, if you have only few networks means okay, but what happens if you want to add 100 number of networks? It will be difficult for you to manually add. Okay, and also in the topology, if the network gone down on the way, some network gone down, how you will adjust it? You want to manually add again. So better don't try static routing unless it is a small network. So small network means you can add, but it is a big network means it's not possible to add each network manually. So what we need to do, we need to go for dynamic routing. Okay, we need to go for dynamic routing. Dynamic routing means the routers will automatically discover and maintain the routes in network. Okay, so here I will not add manually all those remote networks. I will share, I will discover the information. Okay, so here each router knows their direct networks. Okay, what they will do, they will share their information to another router, and what that router will do, they will share whatever information they have to this router. So these routers will exchange. They are neighbors, no? They will exchange information and they will find all routes. So what I'm going to do here, delete that route I added manually. No, I will go and delete that one. So go back, configure space t, whatever command I write. No, this one IP route, right? This one. So this command I have to delete. So put no in front of that. No. Okay, then it will be delete. What happened? Okay, not this one. No IP route 192.168.15.0 slash 0 space 255 sorry 255.255.255.192 space SE030. Okay, now let me check my routing table. That route is still there or deleted? See that yes, static deleted. Okay, now I am going to configure dynamic routing. So dynamic routing that's mentioned here, the routers will automatically discover the routes. They will exchange with. Okay, now there are different types of routing protocol. Dynamic routing, there are OSPF, RIP. I will go for RIP. RIP means routing information protocol. This is a distance vector routing protocol. So here the best route is determined by the distance and direction towards the network. Okay, how many hops you want to jump. Okay, there are two versions here, version 1, version 2. Usually version 1 don't support VLSM. We have different we are subnetting. No, we have VLSM, variable and subnet mask, right? We have divided the network into different subnets. So this RIPv1 is not supporting, so go for RIP version 2. Okay, they will support this classless inter, okay, domain routing. Okay, so that VLSM will be supported. Now what I will do is I'll go and configure which one RIP. So what is the first command in RIP is go to one router. Okay, so configure router RIP. Okay, then version I make it 2 because it should support what VLSM, right? Now next command is network space. How many direct networks you know? All the direct networks you want to add so that the neighbor will get it. Okay, so I know I already have show IP route command. I can see the direct networks here. Okay, 10.0, then 12.0, 12.64, 12.128, 12.160. No need to add the subnet mask. Okay, So I'm going to add 192.168.10.0, then 12.0, then 12.64, then 12.128, then 12.160. These are the networks I know. Okay. Now I want to write another command called as no auto summary. No auto summary. If you do this command, no, they will not summarize all these networks. Summarize. Okay. So summarize means if you don't put this command, all these networks 12.0, 12.64, 12.128, 12.160, they will be summarized into one route. Okay. Now I don't want that. That's why I put no auto summary. Done. Now go to the next router. Go to the next router. Configure space T router RIP version 2. Now network command followed by what are the direct networks this router is having. Same 10.0, then 15.0, 15.64, 15.128, 15.160. Okay. So here 192.168.10.0, then 10.0 is coming two times because they are no between that WAN. Okay, this is for WAN network. No, both are sharing 15.0, then 15.64 here. Why, mister, you are not adding this 15.1? Because Baba, C is network, direct network. L is IP address in the network. I don't want IP address, I want the network name. That's why all C's I will add. C means direct network. Okay, S means static network. 15.64, after that 15.128, after that 15.160. Also here I'll add here no auto summary. No auto summary. So do WR and to save this one, right? Running configuration. Also here also I will type here do WR. Either you can go to hash mode and do WR or WR. Here I put in configuration mode I put WR. Now let me check the routing table. Let me check what changes happen. Okay, what are the extra routes came? What are the letters they represent? Show IP. My keyboard is a small issue. Okay, that's why it's taking time. See, now I have extra routes. They start with the letter R. R means routing information protocol. The networks are learned via RIP. Now 192.168.15.0, it's here actually, Baba. It's coming here now. See 15.64, actually it should be, it is belong to this network. No, it's now coming here. 192.168.15.128, it actually belong to branch office. Now it's coming in head office like this. Okay, go here and check what about this router. How I will check the routing table? Show IP route. See, there also we have R stands for RIP. I learned the network via RIP protocol. See, 12.0, 12.64, 12.128, 12.160, all belonging to head office, but it is appears in branch office now. Now I can check connection from this computer in VLAN 10 computer in head office to any VLAN, any computer in branch office. Okay, I'll go for VLAN 10 head office user 1 to VLAN 10 branch office. Okay, so I let me check the IP address here 5.15.7. So I'll go here and try to ping the same. If everything is okay, the reply will come. Okay, it will not show destination not reachable. First time it will fail, then see it's coming, reply coming, how many bytes, how much time taken, then time to leave the particular packet's lifetime. Then you try next time, it's like this. Okay, I tried to go for the VLAN 20. VLAN 20, I know its IP is 15.66, I guess. Let me check 15.66. Okay, as it first time it will fail, then it will come. Okay, so first time it will then coming. Okay, do the same from branch office to head office also. Okay, so this is what routing protocol. Okay, so this is what how we establish communication from head office computer to branch office. In between head office is done by intra VLAN routing, but from head office computer to branch office we need a routing information protocol that connects remote networks. Okay, and we use distance vector routing protocol called as RIP. They will find the best route based on distance, how many routers we jump, and direction towards the which one destination. This is what RIP. There are so many other protocols. OSPF, that is link state routing protocol.